Darkman Doll here. Today what I want to talk to you guys about is using a crochet hook to do maintenance on your dreads, or like to make them thicker. I got a question from a viewer subscriber by the name of Miss Miko. Thanks for the question, Miss Miko, on whether or not it does harm to your dreads if you use a crochet hook on it. I'll read the exact question. But that's what I want to discuss today. And what I did was I went to the Dreadlocks site, the name of this website, where they talk about natural dreadlocks and all kinds of things. Soaring Eagle is a man that I read the comment about, where he replied talking about crochet dreads and what's involved. So I want to just read that to you guys, and then I'll tell you my opinions on it. And yeah. So thanks for joining me today, and I hope you guys find something helpful within this video today. So this is what Miss Miko was saying in the comment section of the video that I made called Freeform Dreadlock Maintaining Length. She said, I see a lot of videos about crocheting locks to help repair them and thicken them. Do you have any thoughts on this method? I'm wondering if it is helpful or harmful in the long run. Blessings to you and your family. Excuse me. Blessings to you and your family, Miss Miko. I'm going to read to you and all of you the comment that I was talking about, the response that Soaring Eagle gave on the website called Dreadlocks site. And I'll leave the link for that website in the description below. Excuse me. So this is what he's saying. Crochet dreads become weak and are much more high maintenance than any other dreads. Every time you push a crochet hook through a dread to pull in one loose hair, you break dozens, many, maybe even hundreds of other hairs. This slowly weakens the dread, while the broken hairs then find their way back out, requiring more crochet to pull in the hairs broken by fixing the damage caused by crocheting. This process never ends. Year after year, you continue damage and damage repair till the dreads are so weak they break. The average crochet dread requires 5 to 15 hours work a week. In addition, the dreads get a very woven look. This look looks very different from the natural growth, so crocheting must continue to keep that uniform woven look. If you crochet in the beginning a few times, then stop. You can recover, but continued crocheting will become a lifelong habit, not worth it. The average crochet dreads take more per week than I put into mine in 20 years. Why make extra work for yourself? So, like I said, I don't have any experience with crocheting, with my dreads, because my dreads are, they're freeform dreadlocks. So the very definition of freeform dreadlocks is letting my hair form freely. So there's no tools that I really need. The only tool that I need is a way of cleansing my hair, a way of keeping it well hydrated, and that's about it. And eating healthy foods, putting healthy foods in my body, drinking as much water every day that I need so I'm not dehydrated, and getting your heart pumping and the blood circulating through exercise. Whatever you consider exercise. Exercise for you could be just cleaning up the house, doing a round of house cleaning, and that is a workout in itself. So whatever you can do to get your body moving, and then that gets your circulation going. Massaging your scalp every day and every night, or whenever you feel stressed out, you can sit down and massage your scalp. It gets that circulation going and promotes healthy hair growth, and could possibly thicken your hair over time if you do it on a regular basis. I think the key too also is finding things you like doing that relaxes you. Because when your mind is relaxed, your brain is relaxed, your scalp is relaxed. If you have a tenseness about you all day long, then that can lead to hair loss, the stress. The stress of thinking about so many things. And when you're stressing out, you don't always know how to put nutrients in your body. Remember to put the right amount of vitamins and minerals in your body through fruits and vegetables. Green leafy vegetables and mineral and vitamin dense fruits are really helpful for the hair growth. feeding yourself from the inside and then seeing what comes out on the outside. I've been doing, I started up doing this rice water rinse. I was doing it once a week, then I decided to just start doing it only once a month. And ever since then, my hair has gotten thicker, and it's gotten healthier. And it's not just the rice water, it's other things I'm doing along with it. So that's what I'm saying. Don't just do one thing or the other. I don't feel like at this point in my dreadlock journey, I have my dreadlocks for over 23 years. 23 years, it turned 23 years last July. This year will be 24 years. But what I'm saying is that I don't think that you need to worry too much about if you have, trying to maintain your locks and trying to pump them up and make them look thicker. It all has to do with sometimes stuff you can't do on the outside. It's got to be something that's inward. And also, too, imagining yourself the way you want to look or you feel like you want to look helps, too. Visualization. And what happens through visualization, it teaches you how to meditate, helps you to sit down and relax and not think about, things that aren't positive. So if you can align yourself with a higher energy field, bring your energy field up more through meditation every day, that will help with your hair. Because I know that a lot of people are they want something out of their hair right away, right now. But a lot of times you have to work up to that by doing the proper things that you need to get your hair to where you want it to be, as far as thickness. For me, thickness hasn't been really a big problem for me. When I just let my hair do what it wants to do, then it just naturally thickens up because I'm not doing a lot of shit to it. I'm not putting it in these constricting hairstyles where it's really tight and showing my scalp a lot. The most that I do as far as a hairstyle is what you just saw just a few seconds ago. Is this? Because it's loose. It's not extremely tight. I just wrap the scrunchie around maybe twice. That's about it. If I don't use a scrunchie, I'll use a really thick rubber band. I know people don't like rubber bands, but I like the really thick ones so they don't snag on your hair. I don't have it with me right now, or else I would show you. But I just wear it up like that. Or I put it into Princess Leia buns, or I'll put it into loose French braids. But even the French braids, when I put those in, I don't leave those in that long. I can't sleep in something like that. I don't want to sleep in my hair with my hair like this. Ever since I was a kid, I had really sensitive scalp. And I didn't like my hair being braided when I was a kid because it felt really tight. I didn't like my hair being combed when I was a kid because it was just felt like someone was raking through my head and hurting my scalp. So, and I'm not blaming my mom for that or anyone else. They just didn't know better. That's all. They just didn't know better. That's all there is to it. So I hope this helped anybody out there. I hope this helped you, Miss Miko, in deciding whether or not you want to use a crochet hook to maintain your locks. I think a lot of people just do that because they want uniform locks. They want locks that are consistently the same size and no locks sticking up. Or yeah, sometimes like you said, people want to thicken up their locks by doing that. I just choose not to do that or use something like that. I just feel like, sorry, I got distracted by a kitten outside my window. But I just like to just let things naturally occur and happen and not have to do so much work to my hair. And once I started just letting it be and trying to do healthy things, like putting healthy things in my body, exercising, meditating, stretching, massaging my scalp, these are things that have really helped bring my hair to a better level of health. Like I said, the rice water, the hot oil treatments I do here and there, making sure I have a squirt bottle of water with a little bit of oil in it, in case my hair feels dry. I'll spritz my hair and my scalp, and it feels good. So you got to find what works for you. I'm not here to judge people and tell people not to do anything. I'm just saying, do whatever feels right intuitively and what works for you. what would not work for me is crocheting using a crochet hook. I don't think that makes any sense for my hair whatsoever. But I'm not here to tell people not to do it. It just, you heard what I read about that with that comment. I mean, that response to whether or not it's harmful or helpful to use a crochet hook. Well, you be the judge of that. And feel free to check out that website called Dreadlocks site. I'm going to leave the link for that site in the description below. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for the likes and shares. And thank you for your kind comments. Leave your comments down below and let me know what you think about this, about using a crochet hook in order to thicken your dreadlocks. My journey is of the freeform dreadlock journey nature, so it doesn't involve any of that kind of stuff. I'm not here to judge it and say it's evil or wrong. I'm just here to say that's not a part of my journey. So, but yeah, just judge for yourself. I'm not here to make up anybody's mind one way or the other. But just think about the health of your hair, if you want healthy hair, and discern from there whether or not, and there's a lot of cats walking by, discern from that whether or not it's worth it for you to do something like that. I've been through so much damage with my hair in the past, way past, like 80s, early 90s, and the early 90s when I said, done. I'm not doing any more crazy manipulation or any of that. I want things to be simplistic because that's how they should be with hair. And when I started really feeling that way, I researched and started finding things that work for my hair. And what works for my hair is very little, or I mean no manipulation, or very little manipulation, and very, like, you know, loose hairstyles, like even just putting it up like that, you know, just something loose just to keep my hair protected and healthy as long as it can be. So with that said, thank you so much for joining me. Just do what you feel is right, what you feel instinctively feels right. Don't do something because you saw somebody else doing it. I know it's probably a curiosity type of thing. There's nothing wrong with that. But do it if you feel like that's intrinsically right for you, if you feel drawn to doing that. But don't do it because, you know, so-and-so said this will work and this is working. You gotta judge, discern what feels right. And for me, what feels right is just letting my hair dread naturally without a lot of manipulation. So with that said, brightest blessings to you all, and I'll see you soon. And if you want to donate to this channel, you can go to my PayPal or my Google Pay, and in exchange for a donation, I can create a video of your choosing, or I can create a one-of-a-kind piece of artwork of your choosing. So, see you guys later. Enjoy your freeform dreadlock journey. It's supposed to be relaxing and no stress. So let's see if we could, you know, it's up to you, you know, how much you want to be doing to your hair. I don't want to be thinking about my hair all the time. And it seems like when you're doing stuff like that, it's just, that's what happens. So if I'm thinking about my hair all the time, then damage is going to happen. I feel like if I'm always doing stuff to it, trying to put this here, this dread there, or whatever, just let nature take its course. Alrighty guys, like I said before, brightest blessings to you, one and all, and I will see you soon.